Welcome to the thrilling world of the flying runner, brought to you by the Marathon Mates.
Hey there, everyone. It's Tony here from The Flying Runner, and welcome to Out and Back. Out and Back is your turnaround point for the weekly running journey. Now, what a weekend it's been in the running world. We've seen just so many amazing things. And as I record this, I'm just waiting to watch the women's marathon at the Paris Olympics. And yesterday we witnessed the amazing Tamirat Tola win the women's marathon in a new Olympic record of 206.26 in what can only be recognized as a brutal course, a course so brutal that we saw the greatest marathoner of all time, Faith Kipyegon, with a DNF. I told you it was an amazing weekend in running. We also had over 30,000, I believe, in the public marathon in Paris, and it was so exciting to follow some of the people that we knew that were running that over the weekend. So we had the men's marathon, I'm waiting for the women's, and we had sandwiched in between, we had the public marathon. Now, we also witnessed the amazing 10,000 meters in the women's, and a bronze by my favorite athlete, Siffan Hassan, in that particular race. It's interesting. She's now running the marathon, and of course, she's already got bronze in the 5,000 and the 10,000. And she is an incredible athlete, and I'm really wishing her well in the marathon. I got up early to watch the women's 1,500 meters, where, of course, our very own Jess Hull from Australia got silver behind just one of the greatest runners of all time from Kenya, Faith Kipyegon, who is, in my eyes, a Hall of Famer and just one of the greats. Now, locally, we had 90,000 in Sydney for the City to Surf. And, of course, we had the magic of the Sunshine Coast Marathon weekend up here in Queensland. And all of this was just so exciting, and in absolute contrast, it makes my running week seem quite boring. Well, really boring. But in my eyes, it's exactly what I need. Now, boring is often best. And in my case, it certainly has been this week. Last week, I spoke about my recurring calf injury, and the best thing that I could do was not to aggravate it. So this week, I walked. Yes, I walked. I walked slowly at the beginning of the week, and I walked quicker at the end of the week. And in between, I did 2 strength sessions. And towards the end of the week, my calf started feeling a lot better. It was getting some serious massaging. It was getting some really good strength sessions, and I was not loading it up by running. But as we know, calves can be really tricky. So much so that I thought I was probably good enough to run on Saturday. But as I said, in my experience, calves can be really deceptive. So I had to fight against myself. And my Saturday long run, instead of being a long run, was just what I would call time on my legs. And instead of running, I walked at a pretty quick pace, but I walked. And it was for the best part of 2 hours. It was boring. It was boring as hell, but it was the best thing for me. So in this case, boring was best, absolute best for me. And today I feel pretty good, and very good about that. I made the right decision, and that I'm actually really looking forward to getting back into running next weekend. So this week I've got a leadership residential experience that I'll be away for the whole week. So I will just be confined to walking in the morning. And on Saturday this week, I aim to get back into running. And sometimes, and I just feel that sometimes you've got to make that boring decision. You've got to fight against yourself to make the best decision for you long term. And I feel that's what I've done this weekend. Boring was best. Hey, thanks for tuning in. If you like our podcast, please subscribe wherever you are tuned in. Please leave a review. That's how we get found by everyone else who's starting to tune in. So please, whatever platform you're on, please leave a review. Watch out for our next full episode, which comes out this Friday. And this week, it's going to be a great one. We're just about to record it Sunday afternoon, where this week we're going to be talking about our bucket list marathons. I cannot wait to hear and get excited about what the bucket list marathons are for the whole panel. Until then, I hope to see you next week. Bye for now.